Let me tell you something right now. Your value is undeniable. It doesn't matter where you've come from, what you've been through, or what anyone has told you. You are not defined by your failures, your mistakes, or the limitations others have placed on you. Right here, right now, you need to understand one thing. You are worth more than you've ever been told. And if you don't know your value, you'll let life dictate your worth. Don't let life decide for you. You decide. Because if you settle for less than what you deserve, you'll live a life of regret. But the moment you understand your worth and stand in it, everything begins to change. So ask yourself today, am I settling or am I stepping into my greatness? We've all faced moments of doubt. Adversity is something we can't avoid. Life has a way of throwing everything at us, whether it's setbacks, heartbreak, or betrayal. And in those moments, it's easy to feel like you're not enough, like the world is telling you you're not worthy. But let me be clear, none of that defines you. It's just a test. Think about some of the most powerful people you know. People who are now standing tall, whether they're public figures or everyday heroes. They didn't get there by staying in their comfort zone. They didn't get there by giving in to doubt or negativity. They got there because they knew their value and they refused to settle. You see, those who are successful have faced the same battles you're facing right now. They've had to fight against the same inner demons, the same voices that told them they weren't enough. The world might have doubted them, their own people might have let them down, but they didn't settle. They believed in their own worth and they kept pushing. I need you to understand something. Your biggest enemy is not the world, it's the doubt inside your head. You're not failing because of your circumstances. You're failing because you're letting the negativity seep in, telling you you're not good enough. You're listening to the wrong voices. You've been told that you should be happy with good enough, but that's a lie. You deserve more than just good enough. You deserve everything you've ever dreamed of and more. And the first step to achieving that is to stop settling. Stop accepting mediocrity when you know you're capable of greatness. Stop shrinking yourself for other people's comfort. You've been in those situations before, right? You've been surrounded by people who didn't see your potential. You've been in rooms where you felt overlooked, ignored, or underestimated. That's their problem, not yours. Your worth is not defined by other people's inability to see it. It's defined by the strength you have to rise above their limitations. What would happen if you started to truly believe in yourself? What would happen if you stopped waiting for permission and started owning your path? You have dreams. Don't let them die because you're waiting for someone to validate you. Your validation comes from within. Believe in the things that seem impossible, because when you do, you'll realize something. You were made for more. You were made to push through adversity, to break through barriers, and to rise higher than anyone ever imagined. There will be those who doubt you. There will be those who tell you that your dreams are too big, that you're aiming too high. Prove them wrong. Success is the greatest form of revenge. It's not about showing them you were right. It's about showing yourself that you can do it. You have the power to rewrite your story. The world loves a good underdog story. Why? Because it's proof that anything is possible. They love it when people prove them wrong. And you're about to become the living proof of what happens when you refuse to back down. You've heard people say things like, "You'll never make it," or "You don't have what it takes," or "You're not good enough." Those words, let them fuel you. Let them be the fire that ignites your passion and pushes you forward. Don't let them define your worth. Prove them wrong with every step you take. Your value isn't based on their expectations. It's based on your belief in yourself and your refusal to settle for anything less than your highest potential. Here's the truth. You're standing at a crossroads right now. One path leads to comfort, to settling, to accepting what you've been told you can have. The other leads to greatness, to hard work, to pushing through every obstacle and refusing to give up. Choose the path that leads to your dreams. Choose the path that demands more from you. Choose to believe in yourself. Today, right now, make a promise to yourself. You will not settle. You will not let fear, doubt, or negativity stop you. You are capable of greatness, and no one, no matter how hard they try, can take that away from you. So get up, know your value, and never settle. The world is waiting for you to prove them wrong.